I have an interesting offer for you.
Okay.
As you know, Bobby Lashley and
A power trip?
Yes.
And you want to answer?
Yes.
Honestly, this whole thing is kind of weird. I don't know why you picked me, but I'm definitely not interested. So good luck finding someone else to complete your power trio.
Wow. Talk about being short-sighted. But I'm glad this didn't work out because clearly you're not worthy of being affiliated with us.
30 seconds ago, I was your top choice. But okay, I'll be sure to let everyone know to steer clear of you two wackos.
And I'll be sure to let Bobby know everything you just said. He's not going to react too kindly.
This superstar is coming in with a lot of enthusiasm and energy right now.
But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight against someone looking to take his head off?
All I can say is we've seen adrenaline take this superstar very far in the past.
And he'll be up against the high-energy, high-risk Grand Metalik, a superstar who will certainly keep you on your toes before putting you on your back.
That fast-paced style Grand Metalik can really catch opponents off guard.
Final cut.
Perfectly executed.
Metalik able to counter.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Into the doubles.
What the heck is Dana Brooke doing out here?
No idea, but Grand Metalik's opponent doesn't look too happy to see her. Picture perfect crucifix.
Oh, great takedown.
Into the cover.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Oh, read him there.
Utilizing a little Penchak Salat. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Launched.
Looks like Metalik was the one caught off guard there.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Irish curse.
Not done yet.
Again.
How about one more?
Oh, trifecta.
For good measure.
Grand Metalik looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Metalik has to devise a new plan here. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
He gets sent down to the floor.
Taking a trip outside, but he's got to be mindful of the count.
You can see the anguish growing on his face.
Yeah, but he's always one counter away from changing things.
Another knee drop. Elbow drop.
Great height.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
And he goes into the ring.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. The ref may call a count out soon, guys.
You do not want to test this ref.
He climbs back into the ring just in time.
That was getting close.
Just like that, Metalik finds a counter. Super kick! This match's brutality starting to show on him.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Final time, the last ride!
Metalik isn't looking good as he stirs back up.
Metalik able to avoid impact.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
Grand Metalik looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Metalik has to devise a new plan here.
Uh-oh.
About to hit rock bottom. Oh, there's the Irish curse. And the brogue kick. Does he have him here?
Wards off the pin at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
This is a way to incapacitate every inch of your opponent, slowly, methodically, and painfully.
And he's just having his way in this match.
Yeah, he's showing no signs of ending this assault. We're gonna finish it off.
Oh, knees right to the gut. Oh, look at this.
This superstar
Can't find a way to rally there. Tossed with the arm drag.
escaped just in time.
Watch the educated hands and feet. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big. Oh, my goodness.
And he had Metalik's number there.
Power slam. Back in this thing in a big way. His superstar poised to win this thing. Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
And a longer way down.
Last ride. Is it enough? The cover. And he fights it off.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
How's that for a counter?
Bang it back with their own counter.
Looking for the victory. 2. Now and he kicked out at 2. I cannot believe it.
Are you kidding me?
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Metalik able to counter. He turns it around.
Bicycle knee to the face.
Had that well scouted.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Great wherewithal on the counter. Grand Metalik looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Metalik has to devise a new plan here. Oh, knee to the face.
Fighting back with a counter.
Metalik showing he's not out of it.
Yeah, but he needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Wow, enough's enough. Lining it up. Gonna cut him in half. And it could be all over for Metalik.
Cover! There's 2! He did it! He did it!
Here is your winner, Bryan!
He really wanted this one bad.
Yeah, what a major win for him here.
She is way...
Bobby Lashley and Dana Brooke are looking for payback tonight against a superstar that they say disrespected their power trio offer.
And when you rebuff the buffest superstars on SmackDown, you have to pay the price, Michael. Simple as that.
Hell hath no fury like a power couple scorned. Bobby and Dana's opponents are about to learn that lesson the hard way.
Either that or they're about to become SmackDown's newest power couple themselves.
Oh, saw it coming.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
An atomic drop and atomic drop into an up kick to the face.
And another.
Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Slam. Lashley's losing any kind of advantage here.
This has to feel demoralizing for Bobby. Super kick!
Check out this power. Are you kidding me?
A deadlift into a power bomb.
Lashley avoids impact.
Reversal on Lashley.
Could be a chance for him to change the complexion of this match.
Oh, knee to the face.
He is just reeling from that offense.
Yeah, this is exactly why constant, frequent tags are so important in a match like this, to keep fresh.
And now he's on the downside.
Yeah, he has really hit a brick wall here. Stomp after stomp after stomp. Enough already. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
It's a long way up.
Final time, the last ride.
Look at this superhuman power.
Powerbomb for the win. Coming to the rescue.
Fireman's carry. Up and
And a 5.
the Almighty's down and out.
2.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. Lashley creates an opening with a counter.
Wind him up. Boom. Knock him down.
Ouch. Nino, man, that hurts. Counter on Carmella. She flips it back on her.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip. Right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Ah, shot to the back. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
She's forced onto the defensive now. And Dana is having her way right now.
Yeah, Dana is all fired up.
Oh, what a counter.
Carmella showing she's not out of it.
Carmella isn't allowing that burst of offense to hinder her. Schoolboy.
Uh-oh.
Super kick. Sit out mat slam.
She gets the tag. That means her opponent has to leave the ring too.
Oh,
the wire. Who's going to give in first?
He switches it back around. Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Oh, Lashley with good timing on the reversal. No, oh, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Solid contact from Bobby Lashley. Placed in the corner. Boom! What a right. He's getting a little battered now. Back elbow.
Oh, check out this power. This is ridiculous.
Dominance. Power slam.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power.
I think you're right.
Every move from Lashley is just thunderous.
Crumble at the feet of the Almighty.
Wow, the ref got hit hard there.
Inverted atomic drop and an up kick to the face.
Choke slam? Oh, no.
All the way up.
Oh, into a spine buster.
Crippling.
Got to find a way to get out of this.
Oh, come on. That's enough.
Third time's a charm.
Lashley is reeling. Bobby is in real danger now.
Lashley out of the way.
Lashley is unable to stop any attack.
Bobby's arsenal is being taken away.
Into the corner he goes. A perfectly placed target.
What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker. And she denies Dana. Single leg drop kick.
Schoolboy. Nope. Rolls through.
Oh, super kick! She tagged out, but if you ask me, I think her opponent wanted a break too. Super kick!
He tags out, which means it's now time for the women to compete. Oh, that can rock you.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Picked up.
Reverse DDT!
End of the road.
Sit-out mat slam.
Mella's fully intent on ending things here.
What's Carmella getting ready for?
And there's the reversal from Dana Brooke. Carmella eludes that.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Single leg drop kick.
Face buster.
She tags out, so now it's the men one-on-one.
Super kick.
Fireman's carry. Up and face first.
F5. Is there any air left in Lashley?
And there's the win! Huge win here tonight!
Here are your winners, Bryan and Carmella.
There's the man. Look who's here.
For Bobby Lashley, business is always good.
And his opponent,
Bobby Lashley looks unstoppable. And to make matters worse, the Almighty's not above launching an ambush out of nowhere.
That's a slanderous accusation, Cole. The Almighty is on a mission and always ready to compete.
However you choose to look at it, if Lashley's here, someone's getting hurt.
Though his opponent will have something to say about that. He himself has garnered a lot of experience and knows in this business you're either stepping up or being stepped on.
Left by the turnbuckles. Oh, Lashley with good timing on the reversal.
Back and forth from these competitors. And responds with a counter of their own. A counter answered by another counter.
Nasty right hand.
Enziguri to the floor. Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do?
We're gonna finish it off. Got the knees up just in time.
This could turn things around. He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Turning the tables there. He takes control.
This is a very powerful one-off powerbomb.
He's looking a little off balance. Into a power bomb. All the momentum's against Lashley now.
This has to feel demoralizing for Bobby. Enough already.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Oh, ow.
Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Well-placed knee, and another, and another.
He deflects it right back.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power.
I think you're right. He skirts around it.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
And Lashley gets thwarted away.
I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but
You might have to because it's the
a longer way down.
last ride. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Wow, enough's enough.
Climbing to the top rope.
We're gonna finish it off.
Swanton bomb. Lashley is reeling. Bobby is in real danger now.
Lashley avoids impact.
This is unreal strength.
Oh, just turn that around.
Chokeslam? Oh no!
All the way up.
Oh, into a spine buster.
Crippling.
Being carried around with ease. Power bomb all the way to the outside.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
I don't care how bold you are. Missing on those kind of maneuvers will send you to a medical facility.
A medical attention might be needed out here. That was a nasty landing.
Uh-oh.
About to hit rock bottom.
Oh, there's the Irish curse backbreaker.
And the brogue kick.
Referee's count only getting higher.
Come on, gotta get back in the ring. Scissors kick with authority.
Lashley's losing any kind of advantage here.
But Lashley always has the power to fight back in this.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
Oh, man. Check out this power. Hoist it up. Down face first. Bobby has this in hand now.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
Lashley's at a loss for words. He doesn't often allow anyone to get up after that.
Great body control. Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, drop.
Keeping in.
Reversal on Lashley. Big clothesline.
Uh-oh. It's a long way up.
Oh, time the last ride. Cover. 2. Kicks out. He still has life.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
In position, ready to strike. Here it comes. Big. Is there any air left in Lashley?
That's gotta be it.
2. On a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Here is your winner, Bryan.
A statement victory by this guy tonight.
This win is huge. I'm sure they'll be posting about.
This superstar is coming in with a lot of enthusiasm and energy right now.
But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight against someone looking to take his head off?
All I can say is we've seen adrenaline take this superstar very far in the past.
And taking him on is a luchador that throws caution to the wind. The high-risk, high-reward Golden Links. But don't look at Lindsay as one-dimensional. He's really developed a multi-tool offense.
Yeah, Lindsay Dorado continues to mature inside the ring and out of it. I just heard he learned how to use the litter box.
Chokeslam? Oh, no.
All the way up.
Oh, into a spine buster.
Crippling.
Oh, he's got him by the leg.
The foot DDT.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Down across the knee. That won't just separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
We know these superstars have everything at their disposal, considering this match could end up anywhere in this arena.
Look at this superhuman power. Powerbomb.
Lince Dorado needs to figure this out.
Dorado has to trust his instincts at this point.
Slam!
The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Oh, come on, that's enough.
Third time's a charm.
Turning the momentum to his favor.
Yeah, it looks like he's offloading all of his anger.
Being carried around with ease.
Ushikoshi!
He's starting to struggle here.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
Fireman's carry. Up and a 5!
Serious jeopardy for Lince.
2. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Bryan.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
It's the arrival of the newest addition to Monday Nights.
GM Mandy Rose and the WWE Universe are lucky to have this superstar on Monday Night Raw.
I know he's accomplished a lot in other places, but let's see how he does here on the red brand. Then we'll talk.
I've been watching a lot of old Andre the Giant matches recently. Nothing like a big man doing big man things.
He is the first true giant in the history of the WWE, the 8th wonder of the world.
That's an understatement, Saxton. Andre makes grown men look like children.
And his opponent from Grenoble, France, weighing in at 520 pounds.
Gentlemen, you are looking at a man who is sick of the doubters, sick of being questioned about his potential.
And I can't disagree with him. I expect tonight to be a night where he can silence the skeptics and prove to be the future of this company.
It will be a tall order, but the confidence he possesses could take him very far.
But across the ring, you have a man who's the odds-on favorite in...
Uh-oh. Oh, no! Crashing hard onto the floor.
That was playing with fire and getting burned.
The decision to take such a risk at this juncture is questionable.
Ripcord.
Off the barricade.
Uh-oh. Ribs first across the barricade.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. He's lining him up.
What do you got? Whoa! Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
A totally ill-advised decision there.
Maybe slight hesitation there caused the outcome.
Slides back into the ring. Boom!
Both wrists captured, and that was nasty.
And the pressure on Andre continues to mount.
We're seeing Andre in an unusual tough spot.
Nasty knee.
Andre might never have experienced a blow like that one.
Bicycle knee strike. Ouch. Super kick. Super kick. Man. And Andre expected that.
What a press slam.
He moves just in time.
Oh, what a spear!
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's a long way up. And a longer way down.
Last ride.
Evades the attack.
Andre gets reversed.
It's the beginning of the end. Boom! The demons are being summoned.
He's going for it all.
We're gonna finish it off.
Oh, knees right to the spine. Well scattered reversal there.
Nice backbreaker. This is a way to incapacitate every inch of your opponent, slowly, methodically, and painfully.
And the Giant can't stop any offense coming his way.
We're seeing Andre in an unusual tough spot.
Enough already.
And he's able to counter.
Opportunity now for Andre to capture some momentum.
Also a prime opportunity now for the Giant to get some separation and gather himself.
Oh, stomping away.
Oh, stop after stop after stop. Jeez.
What are we gonna see here? Who won the race? Charlie's horse. Carefully measured knee drop.
The Giant's in real danger now.
Oh,
no, the old punch. Lights out. Lining it up. Gonna cut him in half. Spear. Can Andre come back from that? Looking for the victory. 2 count.
It's over, all in a nice work.
Here is your winner, Bryan.
This is the type of victory where you really have to weigh the costs against the benefits.
As a
MVP has been trying to get the crew to follow a dress code of wearing suits. Says it's good for business for everyone behind the scenes to look as sharp as the superstars. But I lug a camera around on my shoulder all day.
And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitor tonight.
Eyes like a blazing fire. This is a man you don't want to be in front of right now.
He's a man possessed is what he is.
But he's...
Gets him with the counter.
Look at this superhuman power. What a powerbomb.
what are we about to... Oh, knee right to the hams.
Who won the race? Charlie's horse.
Uh-oh. About to hit rock bottom.
Oh, the distance on that one.
Super kick.
And MVP is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, MVP has to plot a way to get back into this.
Into a power bomb. And MVP brushed up against some resistance there. The veteran didn't have an answer.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Gut buster.
Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Slam.
Top rope, putting it all on the line.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. This is an incessant attack being brought to him.
Yeah, this flurry's proven to be quite the challenge for him here.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Come on, count along if you want.
The 10 beats of the Bodhrán.
Shot after shot after shot. Endless blows.
I wish that was you. And the pressure on MVP continues to mount.
MVP has to devise a new plan here.
Look out! Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
No, that was a harebrained idea to try that.
Was trying to find a way to attack, but completely wiped out.
That unraveled on MVP.
Could be what he needed to ignite a rally.
Oh, knee to the face.
Dropping the elbow.
I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but
You might have to because it's the final time, the last ride. He'll head to the ring. Referee's count only getting higher.
Come on, gotta get back in the ring.
buckle up. This is gonna hurt.
Still going. My goodness.
And the pressure on MVP continues to mount.
Yeah, MVP has to plot a way to get back into this. Big
The close of this match is just ahead.
Yeah, this match has not been kind to him.
Reversal from MVP.
MVP needed that to get himself out of jeopardy.
Oh, and a spear!
He can end it here.
He's got him. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Bryan.
Well, hearing that Otis wanted a late-night snack and devoured everything catering had prepped, hope you're in the mood for peanut butter sandwiches and nothing else. Hey, just don't take it out on Otis, okay? I heard he was hungry. Could have happened to anyone.
And here we have a superstar who's been grinding his teeth at the Performance Center as of late.
Yeah, a consistent work ethic is what you're talking about, Michael. He's not someone who will rest on his laurels.
He never has been, and that dedication is what puts him in position to win tonight.
Well,
Straight to the floor!
Tempted fate and paid dearly for it.
that haphazard approach definitely proved costly. Release back suplex. Ouch.
He's turning the tables. Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Slam. Dropping the elbow. He climbs into the ring.
Oh, yeah. Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate and embrace his presence.
Super kick. So much for leveling up. Otis got it taken to him there.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Ripcord.
Ripcord lariat.
Turned inside out. Jarring impact.
Otis running into some trouble here.
But Otis can't allow this to hinder him. And Otis was ready there.
Crushing the hamstring. Who won the race? Charlie's horse. Hooked up.
DDT.
Well-placed knee, and another, and another.
Uh-oh.
Able to sidestep it.
And he's adamantly in control.
Nothing is going to stop him now. Golly, that could do permanent damage.
I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but
You might have to because it's the
and a longer way down.
last ride. Is it enough? The cover! Kicks out. He still has life.
Really had less than a second to...
Lining it up. Gonna cut him in half. Spear. Nothing Otis can do after that.
Cover! 2! Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, Bryan.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
It's no secret that I have a soft spot for the more mean-spirited competitors on the roster. It's actually my birthday next week. As a special treat, wondering if you could take out one of Raw's more honorable superstars in a
No disqualifications in this matchup. What does that mean for these superstars?
Well, this is the type of match where superstars really show their true colors, are given free reign to be as aggressive and ruthless as they desire.
It means someone's leaving in an ambulance. That's what no disqualification means.
That will get your attention.
Out of the way in time.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Oh, and the stomp.
Just despicable, menacing.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
Yeah, Dawkins needs to find a way to right the ship here. Down across the knee. That won't just separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Oh, what a kick.
Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Slam.
He is truly feeling it right now. As well he should.
He's taking a moment to feel the crowd, but he better focus on the opposition.
Boom.
Boot.
Nice.
He's looking a little weary now.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes himself to.
Spine buster.
Crippling.
The advantage now is squarely in his corner.
It is all going his way right about now.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, he's got him up. Boom! Spikes him down.
Dawkins could be moments away from being beaten. Oh, no, the old punch.
Lights out.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner,
Any truth to the rumors that Dolph Ziggler is messing with everyone's stuff backstage? Hearing he's doing a bit in his comedy routine about the weird things he's found in superstars' luggage. Shouldn't a locker room leader step up and get...
Gentlemen, you are looking at a man who is sick of the doubters, sick of being questioned about his potential.
And I can't disagree with him. I expect tonight to be a night where he can silence the skeptics and prove to be the future of this company.
It will be a tall order, but the confidence he possesses could take him very far.
And for Dolph coming into this one, I think you need to strip away all the talk on social media, all the interviews. They're all just smoke screens. Trust me, Dolph's coming in with sinister thoughts.
Yeah, Ziggler has always been a master of diversion, always using out-of-the-ring tactics to distract his opponents from the vicious in-ring wrestling threat that he is.
Oh my goodness!
Producing a trampling.
Avoiding contact. He'll take things into the ring. Getting tossed. Dolph gets out of there.
Dolph with a DDT! And a kick. And Dolph got bottled up there.
Super kick.
Oh, and a stomp.
Just despicable, menacing.
Dropping the elbow.
Uppercut connects.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. Shoulder tackle. Fighting back with a counter.
Sequence of reversals there.
Final time, the left. Will it be?
to 3. Oh, and the stomp. Just despicable, menacing.
And Ziggler is falling behind here.
Dolph's got to find a way to defend himself. And another.
In position, ready to strike. Here it comes. Spear.
Dolph is absolutely laid out. Cover. There's 2. It's over, all in a night's work.